Hello, we're playing some Vampire Survivors and going for every single upgraded weapon in the game. We're going with Antonio because he gets 10% more damage every 10 levels, resulting in 50% more damage eventually at level 50. We're also going with Hyper Mode, so we get some extra gold in the bag. And I have the Duplicator or a mount upgrade from the shop, which gives me an extra projectile, which is pretty nice. Ebony Wings and Lightning Ring both do not have evolved weapons, so the only option here is a whip. This does require a bit of luck as well, since if I get offered, for example, Peachone, Ebony Wings, and Lightning Ring as options, none of those have upgraded weapons, which would force me to pick something which doesn't have an upgrade. For example here, Santa Water and Laurel do not lead to upgraded weapons, but Fire One does. If you haven't played this game before, it's basically a game where all you have to do is move around. It's purely bullet hell. I'm not actually aiming any of these attacks. The attacks are all automatic. So the main thing you have to focus on is your own movement and dodging the enemies. And you pick up these blue gems on the floor, and eventually you'll get some powerful upgrades. I like to stick in the same kind of area when I play this game. I like to find some crossroads, like this one down here. Knife has an upgrade, Garlic and Rune Tracer do not. So if we stick close to these crossroads over here, then I like to just have like a good sense of where I am, good sense of my bearings, especially in hyper mode. Because, for example, one of these enemies might drop like a holy cross, something I might want to pick up later. And I don't want to forget where that is. I want to know where it is relative to these crossroads. Okay, see, Duplicate is extremely good, but unfortunately does not upgrade into anything. So we are forced to pick Fire Wand here. Not that I'm complaining, Fire Wand is very, very good. It's one of the strongest weapons in the game. Just does so much damage, especially when you upgrade it. Cross upgrades into something. So we'll take a cross. We're going to try to get all weapons that can upgrade into something as soon as possible, so we're not forced to pick something bad later on. So there are 7 possible upgrades in the game. So unfortunately we can't get all 7, but we can get 6 of those 7 and get a all upgraded run. I'm not actually sure if that would completely lag the game, by the way, because there's probably going to be some crazy projectiles on the screen. So we'll see if my PC can handle it, if it can handle the bit rate. Okay, so Magic Wand upgrades into something. Hollow Heart also upgrades with Whip, which we already have. So in fact, I'm going to take that and start filling out the gaps, you know, what we need. If you don't actually know what an upgrade is, and for some reason you are watching this video, an accessory and a weapon can upgrade into a super weapon. So for example, if you have a whip, a level 8 whip, and a hollow heart, it will upgrade into this like a mega killer whip, which you will see eventually. We might as well tech in another level into our whip. The whip is very fun to use early game. It's actually nice having a little bit of control about how you attack. Like all you have to do with the whip is really just know that if you're standing to the left, right, or below something, you'll slash it up. May as well get another knife under our belt as well. Yeah, I don't find the Fire Wand or Rune Tracer as satisfying in the early game because you're not actually really aiming the weapon at all. You're just hoping it'll hit the thing you want it to hit. But unlike the whip, which can, you know, be aimed sort of like this. Garlic is also very fun to use in the early game because, you know, it just shreds through everything. Spellbinder combines with King Bible. We don't have King Bible yet, so we'll just pick up another whip. Not actually sure if we will pick up King Bible, we'll see. Yeah, I think they need to buff Garlic, honestly, because Garlic is probably my favorite weapon, but it just falls off so much in the late game. It just doesn't do enough damage. And I can understand why in terms of like design, why that's the thing, because if Garlic did too much damage, then it'd be far too powerful because, you know, it kills anything that comes near you. And for a game which is bullet hell, it would kind of defeat the purpose. So we need Spinach to upgrade with Fire Wand, so we're going to take Spinach here, filling out the gaps that we need. For Knife, we will actually need a bracer, and for the cross we will need a clover. So I'll be on the lookout for those two as well. We've got a nice little loot chest here. Let's reap our rewards, all our hard work. I love how satisfying these animations are as well, by the way. It really hits the spot, getting some good old loot. They knew what they were doing with that, you know. They've examined all of the free-to-play mobile games. Candelabra combines with axe. We don't have an axe yet, so we're just going to upgrade our knife. Yeah, it's really satisfying picking up items in this game. Like, imagine if instead of having those loot chests, they had a skill tree. It wouldn't be nearly as satisfying, I think. Fire Wand, King Bible. King Bible would upgrade with Spellbinder, so maybe it's time to pick that up. Yeah, I'll pick up a King Bible. So, and I'll pick up a Spellbinder later. But yeah, there's a reason why all of the, you know, the loot box kind of games are so popular nowadays. It really does convince people to spend money on them. I wonder what started the craze, the whole loot box craze. Maybe it was card games like Hearthstone, opening card packs, packing like mythicals and legendaries. Got people into the trend. Magic Wand would upgrade with Spell Tome. So if we pick up Magic Wand, then we are not going for Axe and Candelabra. Not sure. So now I want to pick up a whole lot of accessories, and hopefully we don't get unlucky and are forced to pick something which doesn't fit with our kit over here. So that would be very, very sad indeed. It would be so sad. I don't want to title this video, you know, 5 upgraded weapons. I'll probably still upgrade it. Actually, no, I wouldn't title it incorrectly if I only got 5. Spellbinder does go with King Bible, so we will pick that. The Candelabra is useless to us now. What a shame. I do like the Candelabra because it's fun to say its name, you know. Candelabra. Pick up a wall chicken, even though it's not needed. So I do have a few shop upgrades from the main menu. As you can see, I have the extra projectile. I also have some passive health regen, some more damage. And you kind of need those upgrades if you want to play hyper mode, because yeah, hyper mode does come at you quick, you know. It can be a bit tough to deal with all the enemies without the extra damage. Magic Wand will do us just fine. These piranha plants are too bulky for us currently. We can't really kill them with the extra gems. But soon, hopefully soon. I'm going to face to the left so my knives actually go in the correct direction. We're still by the crossroads here, but we have a few gems littered around, so I should probably walk around and pick them up. I know the stopwatch is there, by the way. I'm saving it for a special occasion. The time needs to be right to freeze time. Maybe when I'm in a desperate situation, if that ever arises. More spinach. More spinach is always good. Base damage up just by 10% is so strong. If you had to place all of these weapons and accessories into a tier list, I'm pretty confident spinach would be S tier. I'm not sure what's better than it. The main thing that wins you this game is just damage. Like, move speed sounds nice, so does health regen, but it's not going to help you in the late game when there are just walls of enemies closing in from every direction. There's nowhere to move when that happens, so your move speed isn't really going to be helpful. And your health regen isn't either. You don't have even space to breathe. The only thing that can clear out those enemies is some pure damage. Taking a little bit of damage here and there, but it really doesn't matter. I have a little bit of passive health regen, so I'm not concerned. The earlier monsters do less damage as well. Like if I walked into one of those grasshoppers, oh whoops, I picked that up by accident. Oh well, we'll just go over here and pick up some gems while we're at it. Whip. May as well. No downside to picking up another whip. Oh, So if you have garlic at this stage of the game where those bat swarms come in, it's extra satisfying because you can literally just tear through them. There's another stopwatch there. I did also see the Holy Cross down there, by the way. I've taken a mental note of where it is. And we will return to that one day. Probably when the red bats start coming in, because those can be a little annoying to deal with. They should probably arrive soon. Yeah, spinach. Or I could upgrade my whip, actually. Yeah, I should probably get my whip to level 8. So I can get the upgraded whip. That would be helpful in not dying. Not dying is usually something you want to strive for in this game. Okay, now that we have 2 attractor orb things, I think I'm going to Holy Cross and then pick up one of them, because that should get me some nice levels, honestly. There it is. Should I clear out these jokers first, maybe? Oh my god, there's another attractor orb there. Okay, whatever. We may as well do this. King Bible, magic wand, please. And there's our level 8 whip. So you can only get the upgraded weapons from chests once you have a level 8 of that respective weapon. And here we go. We're gonna get... Wait, hang on a second there. That's not my upgraded whip. Where's my upgraded whip? Is my whip not at level 8? It is at level 8, and I have a hollow heart. Interesting. Maybe it's not guaranteed to give you your upgraded weapon. Strange. I always thought it was. Maybe I've just been really lucky. I think our next chest should give us our hard-earned whip, though. Hopefully. Yeah, this is not too difficult right now. These guys just kind of die very easily. They don't have a lot of health. Where's the hard enemies at, you know? I want some challenge. Throw me like a Bowser. I want Bowser to jump down from the heavens and start throwing fireballs at me. Give me some real bullet hell. Wouldn't that be cool, though? If they added some bosses which actually threw, like, ranged projectiles at you. Maybe even, like, Undertale style. Have, like, Asgore jump down from the screen, or even better, Sans? Question mark? Yeah, obviously they're not going to do anything like that, but projectile bosses would be cool. Maybe they'll add that in a future expansion. I know the moderator from r/Vampire Survivors did do a Q&A with the developer. Spellbind is needed for... Oh, we already have all of these. It doesn't actually matter what we pick up. Yeah. Yeah, the moderator did a Q&A with one of the developers on the subreddit, and they have some good things planned. They're going to add 3 more maps and have 5 maps in total. They're also going to add 8 more characters, which is exciting. And I believe they also plan on adding quite a few more weapons. Probably like 8 more weapons as well. And I think they're planning on creating upgraded weapons for most, if not all, of the weapons eventually. So even you garlic lovers out there, you goddamn garlic sympathizers, I'm one of you, by the way, will get, hopefully, a nice garlic weapon. That would be quite satisfying to use. It would be hard to balance, I imagine, though. Yeah, Rune Tracer, I don't know how they're going to make Rune Tracer balanced, because Rune Tracer has incredible DPS despite not actually having an upgrade. So I'm not sure how they're going to create a balanced upgrade for that. So here we go. Here is our upgraded whip, right? What? Where's my upgraded whip? What's going on? Strange, very strange. I should have had my upgraded whip by now. It is whip plus hollow heart, right? I'm not completely crazy here. Who knows? Who knows? We will get it soon, I believe. More damage, more base damage is delightful, so I will pick that. Goddamn grasshoppers. Yeah, the last thing I want to do is walk into that grasshopper. I think I might have to break out of here. Yeah. They had closed in too much. There was no space for me to go. Let's try and kill this grasshopper. Maybe he'll give me the whip I'm looking for. Come on, grasshopper. Die already. Got so much health. There we go. The chest is a little trapped, though, in between all of these fiends. Oh, and there they come. There comes the skeleton horde, just on time, on the 11-minute mark. It's fine, though. We can kind of carve away to the chest here, using our knives and crosses. Clover is needed for cross, so that is good. We also need bracer for the knives. So we'll pick up bracer first, since we have more knife levels than we do cross levels. Upgraded whip, please. Oh, there it is. So I guess I was just getting unlucky. I always thought it was guaranteed that you'd get the upgrade. There it is, Bloody Tear. Can deal critical damage and absorb HP. Yeah, the lifesteal is so satisfying for this thing. Look at this, we're just tearing through these skeletons like butter. Magic wand or knives? We'll pick up some more magic wands, please. Thank you. Yeah, this part of the game is very nice for getting lots of XP, because these skeletons, if you have the damage to deal with them, will die quite easily. And then you can just pick up so much XP. Look at this. I'll probably pick up an attractor orb once this part of the game is done, since we have quite a few of those just lying around. We'll pick up a fire wand. I want to get the fire wand upgrade as soon as possible, since it's just so good. The DPS is insane. And yeah, we need a clover for the cross, so that's perfect. Now, what else do we need? What's the last thing we need here? Let's see. Ah, yeah, we need the empty tome, the book accessory, for our magic wand. So that's the only new item we can pick up at this point. So hopefully we get lucky enough to see that soon, and then we can get the fully upgraded run. Alright, more spinach. Never say no to more spinach. More damage, please. Thank you very much. Would I pick up crowns if I wasn't going for a all upgraded run? I think crown is good. Crown gives you more XP, by the way. It gives you 7% more XP. I'll pick up a King Bible here. I think I would pick up crown, but only if it was offered to me in like the first 5 levels. That's the point where it's kind of worth it. But if you pick it up past that point, you know, you're getting less return for your investment. Oh god, it's a penta chest. The clover is coming in clutch here. We only needed one of them apparently to get extremely lucky. Let's see what we get. Give me 5 King Bibles, please. Alright, that'll do, I suppose. That's fine. I'll accept it. 2 braces as well. Spinach is always good. I mean, if you're going for a pure gold run, though, where you want to like farm as much gold as possible for your shop, then I think, oh my god, there's the empty tome. We're on track to get 6 upgraded weapons. Let's go. Yeah, if you want to farm as much gold as quickly as possible, you do want to pick up as many crowns as you can, though, because assuming you're going to make it to the 30-minute mark and win, you're going to get those extra 25 golds per level rewards a lot quicker. Okay, the ghosts are a little troublesome here. The main issue is that they actually push the werewolves towards me. But we can pick up some attractor orbs here, hopefully, if we can find them. Where are they? Where are they? I wonder if picking up an attractor orb summons all other attractor orbs to you. That would be silly, wouldn't it? I can't really find the other ones. Strange. Maybe it does do that then. All my attractor orbs are gone. Oh well. We can just sweep around in circles and pick these gems up anyway. Not much of an issue. Any damage we do take is quickly healed by the whip. Magic wand is getting very close to being upgraded, so we will pick up all level 7. The level 7 variety of it. A lot of gems in the center as well. Yeah, these red harpies are When I was first started out playing this game, I would die a lot at this section in the game because the red harpies seem so much tougher than anything else you faced by this point in the game. They're really annoying. And so many of them come in as well. Fire Wand as well. We'll soon get the meteor weapon. I have heard on from various sources, those sources being the subreddit for this game, that the King Bible Evolution is the highest DPS weapon in the game, apparently. And I can see why that's true. Or I don't think it was highest DPS weapon in the game, but it's just the best upgraded weapon in the game. And I can see why that's the case, because it kind of just circles you, protects you in a circle. So I can see why that would be helpful in not dying. There's the Attractor Orb. Oh, this is the original Crossroads, isn't it? I got lost. That's my bad. Yeah, okay. I see now. You know what? I think we're going to use this Holy Cross, then pick up another Attractor Orb. Hopefully get a Fire Wand so that I can instantly get another upgrade from a chest. Unfortunately, I can't. That's alright, though. I think I'll pick up the chests anyway. Because, why not, honestly? I do want that upgrade soon, though, because their health is going up and my damage is not right now. King Bible. What level of King Bible is that? Is it level 8? It's level 6. Let's see what's close to level 8. Our Magic Wand is 1 off level 8, and so is our Fire Wand. So ideally we want... There we go. We want the level 8 Fire Wand, and then we want to pick up this chest. And hopefully we get the Meteor Storm item. Because that would be very sweet. There it is, the Fire Skull. From Prince Zuko himself. Hellfire, Evolved Fire Wand, passes through enemies. And look at this. Every time we shoot out some Hellfire, we can just walk down through the Hellfire's path. It creates so much space for us. These enemies are really aggressive, though. I mean, I gotta admit, taking a bit of damage here. It's a good thing we have the Lifesteal Whip. King Bible is also very close to getting leveled up, so we're gonna use that. So, yeah, so I basically just want to look to see where my meteors are going and then walk in that direction to stay alive. If I don't do that, it's gonna be trouble. Okay, we'll pick up a knife, please. Looking for those upgraded weapons as soon as possible. That's not a good direction to go. Meteors, why do you keep going away from all the gems? Please go towards the enemies, thank you. Oh my god, these grasshoppers are intense. Give me more levels, please. This is probably the most intense part of the game so far for us, but we're just about surviving. Okay, level 8 Magic Wand. And the next chest should give us the upgraded weapon for it. That would be nice. That's a good Meteor Storm. Okay. Yeah, I have damage numbers turned off because it has a tendency to lag the game quite hard. So, apologies for that. But just imagine every time those meteors go out, it's doing 216 damage to every enemy it passes through. And take my word for it when I say that's a lot of damage. Like these, this whip is probably doing maybe 50 or 60 per whip in comparison. Like not nearly as much. Okay, we really want to pick up some more of these gems so I can get some more levels up. That's a lot of gems. We are at quite a high level as well though, so it's taking a lot of XP to level up. Oh, but it looks like we've cleared out most of the monsters. That's good. Level 8 King Bible. Hopefully we can get apparently, the best upgraded weapon in the game very soon. Yeah, I think if you're first starting out playing this game, I think it's quite easy to die in the 12 to 14 minute mark. But once you make it past that, like, once you make it into the 15th minute, most likely you're just gonna win the game, honestly. Like, most of my deaths are 10 to 14 minutes, but once I make it past, like, 16 minutes onwards, I think I win 90% of the time. I'm not even exaggerating. It's weird how that works. The difficulty scaling, there really is a massive spike around that 12 to 14 minute mark, and then it's kind of like smooth sailing. since you'll probably have your upgraded weapons by then. Alright, King Bible upgrade. The V book. Whatever that's called. The Vampire Diaries? Question mark? Unholy Vespers. Evolved King Bible never ends. That's what I like to hear. Never ends is something which appeals to me. Thank you. I am not sleeping on this. So we no longer have books signaling around us. We have some death runes that will just carve enemies up. I do hope this isn't lagging. It's not lagging for me, so I hope it's not lagging for you. I'd be pleased to hear that it's not lagging. Yeah, for $3 or £2, this game is a bargain, isn't it? Like, it will easily give you more than 3 hours of gameplay out of it, and that's kind of how you should be assessing games. Like, you spend $1 on a game, you're expecting 1 hour of fun out of it. If you spend $20 on a game, you want at least 20 hours from that game, I think. Otherwise, you'd be quite disappointed. This game, $3 or £2, and you can quite easily put in 20 hours and be satisfied. In a way, it's actually quite addictive, which is both good and bad. It depends on what you're looking for, really. But there's such a nice, like, simplicity to it. If you've never heard of this game before and you start watching this video, you're gonna think, what is going on, you know? Oh god, I'm taking a bit of damage there. Shouldn't be so careless walking through these crowds. Whip, can you please heal me up? Thank you very much. But yeah, you'd look at this and think this is extremely complicated, like how am I going to learn how to play this? And then you discover that actually the attacks are all automatic, and the only thing you need to do is just walk around. It's actually extremely easy and simple to play and pick up. I think that's so important in video games nowadays, having a easy learning curve, because a lot of people will easily just give up on playing something if they discover it's too complicated. Because the least fun part of the game is always the initial, you know, like learning part of the game. It's getting a little hectic over here. We should probably pick up this attractor orb. Let's do that. Knife, so we can get a knife upgrade, please. Hopefully we get chest soon. But yeah, we'll need to upgrade our cross as well, so I'll pick that up. Oh god. Oh, thank you. That is very nice. Oh, there's a chest down there I would love to get. We're just going to power through. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend powering through normally, by the way, if you want to die. It's much better to be patient than greedy in this game, but I thought I could make it through. It was a little risky, but it paid off in this case. Holy Wand. Flies with no delay. So hopefully less things should be getting closer to me now that I have this Holy Wand. Yeah, we really need, okay. Yeah, let's get the cross upgrade soon as well. So unfortunately we don't have the axe upgraded weapon, and I really do like the axe upgraded weapon because it sends out this like circle of death axis around you. It really is good at creating a lot of space. So it's a shame we're not going to be getting that this run. That's okay, we have like 6 other godly weapons, so I'm not sure why I'm complaining, honestly. Oh, look at all these gems, it's delicious. Getting that cross slowly to upgrade status as well. We just need to upgrade our knife and cross now, and we will be fully kitted out and ready to go. This part of the game is quite cool. They send these piranha plants at you, and earlier in the game, obviously, they were, you know, unkillable, impenetrable walls which were trapping you in, and now you actually just have to kill them, and there's tons of them coming at you from every direction. So it's cool how they use, you know, an enemy that was the toughest enemy possible and basically unkillable in the 5-minute mark is now just a regular enemy in the 21st minute mark. So it's cool how that scaling works. I'm excited to see what new maps they pump out for this game though, since the 2 maps that exist right now have different enemies for each of them, which implies the newer maps that they release will have even more unique enemies. So maybe throw in a Bowser, you know? That'd be cool. Look at this sneaky little upgraded bat trying to find its way to me, just to offer me a nice chest. How kind of you. Maybe I should have saved that chest until I had a level 8 weapon. Oh, I did have a level 8 knife. So we have 1,000 cuts. 1,000 edge, actually. Evolved knife fires with no delay. Oh, look at the flurry of knives. That's right. No lag so far, which is very promising. The Peachone, or what it's called, you know, the flying white bird that goes in a spiral around you, is very good at making you lag. So if you are lagging, like, maybe avoid picking that up, and also turn off your damage indicators. But so far we're having no issues whatsoever. These mummies are a joke, you know. You already sent me these mummies 10 minutes ago, and honestly it was fine. So I don't know why you're sending them at me now. Cross nearly upgraded, and then we'll have the complete set. The cross upgrades into like this holy sword weapon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we are just like a whirlwind of death now. I'm fairly confident I could just stand still and we'd still beat this game at this point, but we're not going to do that because that would be boring. Oh, there's a nice chest over there. Oh, perfect timing. I'll pick up my cross, and then I will now pick up my holy sword of magnificent swords. I don't know what it's called. We'll find out. Heaven Sword. Evolved cross can deal critical damage. Nice. I'm not sure how the critical damage in this game works, because it's actually not a thing other than for these 2 evolved weapons, and that's about it. It's not a thing in the shop, it's not a thing for any other stats, it doesn't show up in the menu on the left. So maybe they're planning on adding that as a more important mechanic in the future. I could see it. But anyway, do you see these holy swords dancing around? These purple lightsabers? Yeah, we've got 6 upgraded weapons. So even hyper mode has absolutely no chance in doing anything to us. May as well pick up a clover. Like there's nothing really. I can pick up anything and it's not going to matter. Look, I'll just stand still just to show you that, yeah, there's nothing to be concerned about at this point. That mummy got a little dangerously close, but it's fine. That's what my holy wand is for. It destroys everything closest to me, right? So, you know, there's nothing to be concerned about. But anyway, let's pick up these gems anyway, so I can might as well go for the highest level possible. We're on level 51. I think my highest level I've achieved is something like in the 80s. I've never hit level 100, so it's kind of difficult to hit level 100 if or achieve higher than 80s if you don't have crown. So it's not going to be easy, but we'll go for it. We'll go for the highest possible level anyway. See how high we can get. Are these guys dead? Why are they just frozen there? Yeah, let's just sweep up the garbage here. Come on, throw me something else rather than piranha plants and mummies. Give me like a duelist vampire, a rival vampire. How about that? How about you throw me one of the main characters from the main menu? Now that would be spicy. Okay, this guy is a little scary. Like, even in this completely powerful upgraded form, I would die to this guy. So actually, I probably could not stand still and just beat the game because that guy would walk up to me and kill me. Anyway, we got a mythical chest here. A clover's paying dividends. Okay, yeah, we're only going to get accessories from this now, so I will accept this payment of yours. No haggling is required. I'm just going to pick up the clovers first to increase the chance of getting more lucky chests, so that we can start getting our 25 golds quicker. If you didn't know, once you have maxed out your levels on all your accessories and weapons, leveling up will just give you 25 gold per level. So it's a nice way to profit that way. Yeah, look at this. We're just shredding through these guys like they're not even here. Like the Swiss cheese, or maybe Parmesan cheese if you left it out in the summer for a bit and it's really just been melting there. Or any cheese for that matter that you left out on a hot windowsill. Or put in the oven. Unless it's like some weird kind of cheese that hardens with heat. That doesn't make any sense though. But for some reason I can kind of see that happening. Is that strange? Maybe that's strange. I'm kind of sick of cheddar cheese, so every time I go to a restaurant and I see the cheesy chips on the menu as a side, I'm like, ooh, that sounds pretty nice. So I could do with some cheesy chips. And then I order the cheesy chips, and it comes to my table, and it's just some melted cheddar cheese, like a blob of cheddar cheese in the middle of my plate. And then there's like chips leaning out in every direction from that blob, and it's just not appealing or appetizing in the slightest. I immediately regret my decision. I think if only I could have ordered the jalapeno cheese bites instead, you know, or something like that. That would have been so much better. I mean, I'd get a smaller portion, sure, but then I wouldn't have to eat these weird chips with melted cheddar on them. It's just a shame that they don't serve poutine in the UK. It's not really a thing. In case you didn't know, that is where I live, the UK. Yeah, I just love the idea of poutine. I've had it once or twice before when I did go to Canada, but I always look for it on the menus in the UK, and it's just not there. The gravy with cheese and chips, you know. I think that's what those cheesy chips are really missing. Some nice gravy on top, and some more sophisticated cheese. I don't think poutine uses cheddar, does it? It probably uses something more elegant, like I don't know, cottage cheese. I don't know. More accessories for us. Excellent. Or brie. Blue cheese would be a bit controversial. I'm not sure how I feel about blue cheese. It's interesting. You have to have it in moderation. You can't have too much of it at once, otherwise it will make you feel a little queasy. Anyway, I'm not sure why I'm talking about cheese when I'm mowing down these golems, you know. For a minute I forgot I was even playing the game. I'm just on autopilot. That's what happens when you have 6 upgraded weapons. The game plays itself. There's an attractor orb. We may as well... Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that attractor orb, because soon we're going to get... Yeah, this is the section I was just going to talk about. We're going to get the section where there are tons of bats surrounding us from every direction. And in fact, we do need to start moving here, because if we stay still, they are just going to surround us. So I'm going to start moving. But yeah, these guys are all going to drop like red gems, and I would love to pick up those red gems with an attractor orb. So let's just farm some of them, and then reap the rewards very soon. Kind of concerned now, am I going to be able to survive the final stage when there's like the super upgraded bats coming at me? Hope I do. Something has gone horribly wrong if we have every upgraded weapon in the game and still lose. I mean, the only excuse there is just... like, I played badly. That would just come down to my skill level. That would come down to pure skill difference if I somehow didn't win this run. I think we'll be alright, though. As long as we just kite them around in circles like this, I think we'll be perfectly fine. There we go. And now that we have maxed out everything, we can just get big coin bags. 25 gold per level. Alright, here we go. Here's the upgraded silver bats. I've picked up the attractor gem and leveled up a lot. That's what I was talking about right there. So we have to survive for just over 40 seconds. Should be fine. I think I'm worrying for nothing. I do want to pick up all those red gems in the center though. We do get a few seconds to pick them up past the 30-minute mark before Dracula comes and kills us for all our hard work though, so we can do that then. You can also get a lucky chest over here. Give me a penta, please. Wow. Not lucky today, I guess. This isn't even worth it. Using up 25 seconds of my time to give me 25 gold. This isn't a good trade deal. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure why that screen takes like a few seconds longer than it should. You know, the loot chest reward screen. Gives you a reward and then makes you wait like an extra 3 seconds for no good reason. Maybe they just really want it to like sink in that you've been rewarded with their generosity. I don't know. Okay, let's pick up some red gems. Wasn't able to pick up many of them before Dracula's slit my throat. Alright, 500 gold. Not too bad. Stage completed. Yeah, so that's what happens when you get every single upgraded weapon in the game. Turns out the game becomes quite easy. If you enjoyed that video, like and subscribe. I also have a Twitch where I'll be playing this game with some other challenges attached to them. So check me out and see you in the next one. Bye.